Yeah, it's really crazy. I was unable to handle it. I wasn't expecting that.
You go bankrupt, and there's a penalty for bankruptcy. Your credit sucks. You're very difficult to get a loan. Very difficult for people to trust you again. You have to earn that trust back, and even then, it's always going to be a stain in your record.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
again? Come on, fighters like that always go broke.
Yeah, he's stupid. He's an idiot. He loves the fame and he loves the money. So ultimately, if you're just that money hungry and that fame hungry, you're gonna just do whatever. You don't care what it is.
Joe Rogan just went after Jake Paul, saying the lawsuits and fixed fight accusations have permanently damaged his boxing resume. Critics argue that Paul's flashy record now feels empty, built more on carefully chosen opponents and hype than real legitimacy. Even if the legal issues eventually fade, the perception won't. In combat sports, credibility is everything, and once fans start questioning authenticity, wins lose their impact and records turn into footnotes instead of legacies. That kind of stain lasts far longer than any paycheck ever could.
Because there's a price that you pay that is not worth
It's
it.
just not worth it. The hype around fake fight accusations exploded after the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua bout, with fans pointing to what they believed were strange patterns throughout the event. Many questioned how Jake managed to last longer against Joshua than Francis Ngannou did, despite the massive gap in experience and raw power. What was promoted as a blockbuster showdown between a social media star and a former unified heavyweight champion instead sparked widespread speculation, fueled by leaked training footage, unusual betting activity, and outspoken commentators who claimed the whole spectacle felt more like show business than real sport.
Away from Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. What have we got here?
As I look at it, for the fans, it put boxing still on the map because it keeps boxing relevant. Having exhibition fights like this, different celebrities and different things like that. I look at it as a fun thing for fans and stuff like that. I don't really take it seriously, because, we in the business of boxing. That right there is just, exhibition stuff. But I'm hearing they say it's a real fight. But yeah, it's a real fight because both guys are getting in a fight. I'm still the one that be thinking certain things are scripted as well too. So, but we'll see. I always say, may the best man win, and main thing about it, may those guys go in there and have a hell of a lot.
Many commentators have called the matchup absurd, pointing to the massive gap in experience, size, and pedigree between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Some have labeled the event more spectacle than sport, with a YouTuber turned boxer holding a 12-1 record stepping into the ring against a former two-time world heavyweight champion who has faced elite competition throughout his career. The pairing has been widely described as lopsided, with Paul viewed by some as a cash grab opponent rather than a legitimate challenge, further fueling speculation that the event is driven more by spectacle than true sport, can quietly take priority over competitive reality, leaving viewers questioning just how real the fight truly was.
Jake Paul, fake Paul I call him, against Anthony Joshua. Massive unit, two-time world champ, still got a big punch. I think he's mentally fragile at world level if he goes against the big guns because of the knockout, especially the Bois knockout when he got fucking splattered. You know what I mean? In round 5, and he got hurt early on and then got done. And he's not been in the ring for 13 months.
Yeah.
But can you see a world in which Jake Paul is competitive in this fight?
No.
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 How do you see the fight going if AJ takes it serious?
Ryan Garcia weighed in on social media with a blunt and provocative reaction that grabbed attention across the boxing world. While expressing respect for Paul's effort, Garcia drew a sharp comparison to Gervonta Davis, another high-profile boxer. In his tweet, he wrote, "I think Gervonta would have done him worse," suggesting that Davis would have hit Paul harder or ended the fight even more decisively than Joshua did. Many experts echo Garcia's sentiment, arguing that this isn't elite-level boxing. Even after the bout, criticism continues, with some observers insisting that the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul matchup should never have taken place.